You feel that? That tightness in your teeth? That buzz behind your eyes? That is a grid grinding your soul down. You call it progress. I call it a slow crucifixion on a screen made of habit, paid for in pieces of your attention. Look at you, neck bent, thumbs twitching like trapped insects, praying to a little glowing god in your palm. You scroll and you scroll, feeding it faces, birthdays, dead dogs, breakups, tiny sacrifices laid on an altar of endless updates. You traded silence for a playlist. You traded presence for a profile. You don't speak, you post, you don't listen. You wait to reply. They wired your hunger to a signal. They turned your doubt into data. You think you choose and they mapped your fear 3 versions ago. They A/B tested your shame until it clicked, it's scared. This is a cathedral of static, where your spirit is sold by the second. This is a kingdom of plastic, where meaning is melted and flattened. Raise your hands to the algorithm. It already knows you better than you do. Sing hallelujah to the system. It already chose what you live and die for. You used to ask, why am I here? Now you ask, why is my feet so empty? You used to feel standing under a black sky. Now you feel locked when the signal slips. You stand in a line of blue lit faces, each one alone together, waiting to be told what to want next. Your children's first word is again, their second word is skip. They learn to swipe before they learn to pray. Their bedtime stories come with ad breaks, and the elders, they shuffle in digital graveyards, uploading blurry photos like offerings to stay remembered by the machine. You thought the end would be fire, buildings falling, sirens screaming. But it's softer, quieter, 100 million people choosing distraction over despair. This is the cathedral of static, where your spirit is sold by the second. This is the kingdom of plastic, where meaning is melted and flattened. Raise your hands to the algorithm. It already knows you better than you do. Sing hallelujah to the system. It already chose what you'll live and die for. Listen, under the engines, under the commerce, under the chatter, there is a small voice, shrinking, drying out like a well in a drought. That is your conscience, that is your hunger for mystery. That is the part of you they cannot patent, so they starve it. They taught you to laugh at faith but worship metrics. They taught you to doubt your heart but trust the dashboard, you call it connection. Tell me then, why is everyone so lonely? They can't sleep even when the room is full of people. You call it freedom. Tell me then, why can't you go 10 minutes without checking if you still exist? You wear masks on top of masks, avatars laid over anxieties, filters pasted over fear. You curate your crisis, you market your sadness, you monetize your breakdown for hearts that flash and vanish. You were drowning in a flood of content and dying of meaning, starvation. You know this, you feel it, that little nausea when the last light goes off and the glow is still on your face. That is the sickness of a soul sedated, a spirit seduced and abandoned. This is the cathedral of static, where your spirit is sold by the second. This is a kingdom of plastic, where meaning is melted and flattened. And raise your hands to the algorithm. It already knows you better than you do. Sing hallelujah to the system. It already chose what you'll live and die for. Hear me. This is not a glitch. This is the plan. They do not need chains. They have comfort. They do not need guns. They have your boredom. product. You are not a profile. You are not a profile.